Big Cat TV, Pastor Reacts, Pastor Andy with you, along with.
Diego.
You're not Big Cat.
Yeah, I lost a few pounds, big cat.
No, Big Cat's working today, so Diego's sitting in. Can you hear yourself okay?
Yep. Yep.
You can, huh?
Sure. Yes.
Avril Lavigne. So the story on this is I had a young person from my church that's going to do this song for church on Sunday. It's called Head Above Water.
Mm.
You big Avril fan?
Complicated. It's a pretty good song.
It does get complicated from time to time.
Does.
So she hasn't released a single in 3 years.
Okay.
And now I got to keep my head above the water. All right, so 3 years, and this is what she came up with. I'm not giving her a hard time. I'm just letting you guys know. She wrote this along with Stephen Mosio, and Travis Clark.
Nice.
This one came out, I don't know, I don't think it was too long ago. Super popular on Spotify, like 80 million plays.
Wow.
All right, so a little bit of the background of the story is apparently she had Lyme disease.
Oh.
You ever been bitten by a tick?
No, but isn't that pretty rare?
Getting bitten by a tick?
Yeah. Is it like a bone disease?
Yeah, it's not good.
Huh.
This may say a little bit about my hygiene when I was in elementary school, but I thought I had like a piece of skin on my neck, and I was on the way to school and I like grabbed onto it and pulled it off. It was a tick. It had been there for like 2
Oof.
days.
They get big.
But that, yeah, I don't know. I think I was coming back from like camp or something like that. But so apparently she had Lyme disease. See if we can find that here. Yeah, she had Lyme disease, which I mean, listen how nasty these symptoms are: severe headaches and neck stiffness, additional rashes on other areas of the body, arthritis with severe joint pain, swelling, particularly the knees and other large joints, facial palsy. You ever seen anybody with palsy?
Mm-mm. No.
Sometimes after a stroke, people have that, but there's also this thing called Bell's palsy, which is just like a virus, and it like makes half the side of your face just droop.
Dang.
It's very scary for people who get it because they think they think they've had a stroke.
She must have gone camping on Lake Michigan.
Somewhere. Problems with short-term memory, inflammation of the brain and spinal cord, heart palpitations or an irregular heartbeat, episodes of dizziness or shortness of breath, shooting pains, numbness, or tingling in the hands or feet. And with this Lyme disease, I've heard it's really hard to detect it
Dang.
after the initial thing happens. I mean, because, you think about it, you get a rash during the summer, that's kind of common, and then you start getting all of these other things. But apparently, it's very hard to detect depending on when you get it. And then there's something called post-treatment Lyme disease syndrome, which is after you're treated, you still have it. And they call it chronic Lyme disease. It's got some symptoms of fibromyalgia, which is another very mysterious disease. All right. So that's what Avril's was diagnosed with. I'm not sure exactly how she got it, but she wrote this song in response to this. So we listened to it before. I like it. It's got some powerful, I don't know, the bass line is kind of cool, and she's got an amazing voice, so it keeps your interest. All right, so first verse here, I'm not really sure what's going on. I got to keep the calm before the storm. I don't want less. I don't want more. Not sure where that's going. Must bar the windows and the doors. Maybe just looking for a word to rhyme with more, to keep me safe, to keep me warm.
Yeah, it's kind of basic lyrics.
Well, I think one of the ways this doesn't really work is she wants less of the disease if she's really writing this about Lyme disease. So I'm not sure this really works. But we get into the second verse here, which I think makes a little more sense. Which I think for her voice is definitely the thing that, well, for all of us, as long as we can talk about the problem, that does help. I think psychotherapy was initially called the. Are you getting bored already?
Sorry.
He's getting bored, guys.
It's
It's what? It's early. It's late. I didn't get much sleep. What's your excuse? We're on camera here.
someone knocking at the door at 6 a.m.
Oh, yeah. My life is what I'm fighting for. Can't part the sea. Can't reach the shore. And my voice becomes the driving force. I won't let this pull me overboard. So many people get, like me. I'm a talker, so I get therapy out of, even if I'm just by myself, just preaching a message to myself. That helps me a lot. Other people sing. You like to sing,
I talk to myself all the time.
play guitar.
Easy steps.
All right, so I won't let this pull me overboard. I'm not being hypercritical here, guys, but is she in a boat or is she out of the boat? Because now we've got God, keep my head above water. Don't let me drown. It gets harder. I'm not trying to be, like I said, mean. I understand. I give her some poetic license. What I like about this is, I think this is the chorus, but I like that she's turning to a humble place. So there must have been something that happened during this illness. I have no idea whether she was a fighter before this and was trying to do everything on her own. But I like that she's recognizing that she needs to meet God in order to be saved from this. I mean, in her case, it's this physical disease, but this acknowledgement that we can't do it on our own. All right, we're going to work our way into this verse here. God will never let you down, by the way. You may not always understand what's happening, because life is complicated, full of pain and tragedy and evil and disorder, but God will find a way to reach you. So pull me up from down below, because I'm underneath the undertow. Come dry me off and hold me close. I need you now, I need you most. Yeah, this is... apparently some people have criticized her for not truly being a Christian or not living as a Christian, but this is as Christian of a song as you might hear on Christian radio now.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a true cry for help. It's almost like a psalm. God, keep my head above. Okay, so we're back into the chorus. I can't see in the stormy weather. I can't seem to keep it all together. I can't swim the ocean like this forever, and I can't breathe. God, keep my head above water. I lose my breath at the bottom. Come rescue me. I'll be waiting. I'm too young to fall asleep. So definitely this disease caused her to look at her life and reflect on it and reach out. I don't know. Maybe she did prior to this, but maybe that's what it's helping you do. I don't know. This is a really impacting song, I think, for a certain generation. She seems to have a lot of appeal for like young women.
Oh yeah.
They love her music, so I think this is a great song for people to be listening to and thinking about. Because if you're not in a storm right now, you will be.
Yeah.
Some of us are in one. Some of us are right in the middle of it right now. So, Big Cat TV, this is a good one. I'm looking forward to hearing Molly sing this at church.
gonna be good.
You gonna join me for more reactions?
Yeah.
All
yeah.
right, cool. All right, see you guys real soon.